over-sexualized everywhere. Advertising, TV, music. I think girls are exposed to it at a younger age as well, especially through social media. And it's what's going on, and it sets a precedent. As girls get older, it's what they need to do because it's all they see.
Wow!
I was afraid it was.
It was a 95, which is it's crazy, right?
Oh, really?
0% of the community.
95%.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
A major effect on their lives.
That's so weird.
So that can't be true.
Worried for our society, but not surprised.
Not surprised.
Our society is just so focused on that. It's about women being valued more, I guess, for their brain than their body, but it's just how it is after all these years of the women's movement and women's rights, that it still, to this generation, it's still about the body and the media and the flash rather than the substance sometimes.
Really
Our values are off. I think
Yeah.
the values are off in terms of what's important. You know, young girls and what they think is important is, having the perfect body opposed to, finding good leadership and qualities of life.
I'll agree with that 100%.
I think, I suppose, about peer pressure that the young girls would feel that if they've got these role models like Kim Kardashian and other folk, that they'll all kind of, go to extreme lengths, for example, like dieting, like bulimia and all this kind of stuff. They'll go to extreme lengths to probably, look good rather than actually, like Violet Hillary, who's obviously a really intelligent person, and it's quite sad society.
It's gotta be a lonely place. The place where you're holding this, as we said, this fake, made-up product as the end-all of who you want to be.
It's trauma, that's how I see it, because it undermines any sort of tangible achievement of mind and spirit and anything of the sort.
I think that everyone uses the phrase sex sells, and even though you're not necessarily selling something in this case, in a way you're sort of selling yourself in terms of wanting to get feedback and people liking it. So I definitely think that more people would want to see a girl in a bikini rather than a girl graduating because of the whole sexual aspect of it.
I mean, I honestly don't care because everyone wants to look better. So people in a bikini.
I think from a guy's perspective, it's I'd rather see that. In my opinion.
Your girls, they care more about what they look rather than their brain or something. I think most girls my age, they want to look really good. And Kim Kardashian, Kim Kardashian life is sort of our dream. None of us want to be next president or something.
25 years ago, none of this was available, so you didn't have that pressure or that it's in your face 24/7. Now it is, so it's hard for I think young girls not to not be influenced by that.
That girls' self-esteem when they're younger is lower, and then when they see these people portrayed in the media always trying to look perfect, and it's not really possible to look like that naturally. So I think that it makes girls think that they have to be a certain way that's impossible, and they'll never be able to achieve it, and they'll never really be able to see themselves as beautiful because of it.
The message to a woman that if she wants to be popular, then it behooves her to pose in some bikini, that she has no self-value beyond her outer appearance and her sexual attractiveness.
You know, the ideals of individuals are conflicted by, you know, the construction of self by views of the other. I don't know, I'm not sure why. It's interesting that that's crept over. You know, that male ideological thing makes sense, but it's also interesting that it's crept over to female perspective, that they would too also ascribe more meaning in ways to somebody who's just half naked. Like, that's an accomplishment.
I think it has to come with something where if there's a wake-up call in terms of like what's important. You know, there's certain values that are important.